This week's videos are sponsored by an app that I've been using since before we even partnered with them, and that app is Rocket Money. More on them after the reaction, people.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are diving into episodes 9 and 10 of Spectacular Spider-Man, and we are very excited because you lovelies, have been doing what I asked and writing in the comments, villains and storylines and excitement and non-spoiler stuff, and I so appreciate it. So please keep those comments coming. Please keep those likes coming. Please keep those shares coming. Please keep pressing buttons, because that is how we get to keep watching the show, and we are so enjoying it, so thank you very much. Also, a thank you to the fine folks at Prepper who keep us prepped and pretty and edited and streamlined. And speaking of pretty, edited, and streamlined, how you doing today, John?
I am pretty edited and streamlined. All you see is artificial Coy.
Hollywood. It's a mess.
Yes. It's movie magic.
As we watch this, we're about at the last section before we get into the finale, so this is exciting building up. So again, I want to hear what you guys are thinking and enjoying. And as we dive into this, if you want to watch it with full-length watch-alongs, you can also head over to Patreon, where we watch this from beginning to end, front to back, no stops, including our resting watching faces. There's also exclusive watch-alongs over there with Greg and John, where they watch things exclusive for the patrons, so we thank those super sexy rejects so very much. It's like watching it on the couch with this. You just press play, and there's a whole journey over there. It's pretty sweet.
Coy the popcorn.
I need it.
And then
I'm
he'll
hungry.
flex at you as he
You're
takes
like,
the bowl. Yeah,
Chris Evans
look
gets
at
a
that,
helicopter.
look at
I
that.
get a popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm a realist. I know myself. Speaking of Chris Evans, without further ado, let's watch some Spider-Man in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Writes Jameson. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that was clever.
Twas the night
they
before
got me.
Halloween.
That was really good.
Not a criminal was stirring. Not even Green Goblin.
Nice.
Manhattan, Gobland. They sort of rhyme.
It's a way.
That's what Eminem does.
Yeah, it's slant rhymes.
I'm glad we're landing tomorrow to see the costumes of the next generation of dreamers. Plus, this year, my astronaut costume rocks.
Pun. Not a time for an unintentional pun.
Life support's still up. Otherwise,
It's Houston, we have a problem.
My man. He got the quotables, even in a crisis.
It was in there. By the time you're watching this, it's almost the boys season.
The boys.
In honor of the boys, we're G-fueling it up with the boys.
Yes. Cheers, Coy. G-Fuel cheers. That's so good. It couldn't wait to get out of the can and energize your body.
I was unprepared. That's a real... You guys want a reaction. That is how I react to fuzz.
You know, I saw them in space, and I was like, I had a flashback to that Superman movie with that guy who's like, oh, Superman will save us, don't even worry.
Cut to, yep.
Yeah, what's that guy's name?
Oh, it was, he turned into one of the Superman. It's been long enough that my brain is like, I don't know.
He turned into the one...
With the half face, and
you're like, remember, man, remember who you are.
Henry Henshaw's his name, but like, what, Eradicator? Eradicator. Whew. Nerd card. I was seeing it fall away.
Just in
Vindicator.
time for the end of the...
Is it Vindicator or Eradicator? Okay, we're back. Spider-Man. Marvel Universe.
Will the shuttle be able to land safely?
Green Goblin sighting, yeah.
Awaiting the shuttle's landing.
Assuming it does land.
we'll just...
Whoa.
Bro.
Right there. Is Peter going to have to go to space?
Oh, Symbiote.
Oh, shit.
I think that might be the finale, right? Like a big last arc. I'm hoping.
Who are you? Gobby's back.
Whee!
Getting repeat villains now.
I like it. We've earned it.
Okay, you're calm in a crisis.
Yeah. She's a good driver. Security guard.
Strong and silent.
Ooh. Cool outfit.
Wowie. Ooh. Clumsy goblin.
Keep laughing, Kermit.
Oh, Hammerhead versus Goblin.
I hear green's the new black and blue.
Bars.
You should be green with envy because you lack my fashion sense. And built-in gas mask.
I love that villains are low-key always trying to out-pun each other, out-comedy each other.
As it should be, for the lulz.
Yes, this will soon be my town, Hammy.
Ooh.
And I could use a good right-hand flat top.
You think I'm afraid of a goofball dress for Halloween? Can't be afraid of what you don't respect.
Ouch.
And I've only ever respected one man enough to fear.
The big man.
Yeah.
See, I've already peeked under his mask.
Lincoln is the mask. The big man's tombstone.
There you go. There you
A
go.
little bit of the Batman idea.
Then a man like you must surely have acquired life insurance.
Cash out that policy, baby.
He must manually pilot the craft to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere at precisely the right angle.
Yeah.
Or they'll burn up on re-entry.
A little bit of a creeper there, Harry.
Junkie Harry.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nothing. A new soda.
Then you won't mind giving me a sip.
No!
It's Vault Energy Drink.
Harry, whatever that stuff is, you need help.
This is the help. 4.0 GPA, football stud. in
boy.
crowd, all thanks to the green.
Oh,
nice
that was a cool shot.
Yeah.
Harry, no!
Oh, man, the hand, too. He's just...
A few blackouts are a small price to pay.
Is that confirmation?
I don't know.
It's the closest we've gotten.
Yeah. I'm still not sure what to think. And his elbows are very interesting.
I don't understand how he's built.
He's got Ken arms.
He's definitely... He looks like Nightmare Before Christmas. He's put together.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come to the phone right now. He's a bit tied up.
Yeah. I love his voice.
Yeah, it's solid.
He had a portable jump drive with enough incriminating evidence to put dear Mr. Lincoln behind bars forever.
Oh, no.
The drive's in little old Gobby's possession.
Little old me.
He calls him Gobby.
I will have it tonight.
Where?
Believe me, you'll know.
I know a trap.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that was clever.
What choice do you have? Oh, and come alone.
Man, I keep hearing these Bad Boys directors rumors for Spider-Man, and now that I'm watching some of the action, it'd be so interesting to see that crazy kinetic style they have, like
I would
what they do with the
love
Goblin
that.
glider.
Whoa, look who's finally showing his ugly rubber face.
Hey. I would love it in a deal in Bilal Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Where you been, Greenie? Vacation?
Been looking for you.
Wow! Damn.
Whoa.
What do you call that maneuver that like military jets have where they just shoot out a whole bunch of rockets?
What is that called? I know what you're talking about. He did it.
I've
Cool.
got a jump drive that can take Tombstone down for good.
Great. Fork it over. I'll take you both in.
Hey.
I don't have it on me, but I'll have it tonight.
Yes. Oh, jeepers. Ow. Now he's got to fix this building's AC.
Ugh.
Friendly neighborhood repairman.
So many tasks.
Gwen's right. Losing Gobby will seem way less painful than talking to Harry.
Oh,
Little does he
man.
know.
Gotta
Oh,
be a
wait, I think
friend.
we find out now. Is this happening?
Yeah, I guess it must be.
Not even sure if Gobby came in here. He wouldn't be the first wackadoo to target Harry's dad.
It's like they've definitely been
Oh,
hinting at
it's so many hints.
I
love
know.
this.
I'm like, I still don't know.
We're not going to know until we see them in the same room.
Yeah.
I mean, so the guy likes masks. Besides, Gobby keeps stealing Oscorp tech, so unless those thefts
Uh-oh.
were staged to throw off suspicion,
Hey, Dad, I'm home.
Oh, man.
how can I talk to him about either with Green Gosborn in the next room?
Green Gosborn. Harry's got big old baggy pants.
Comfy man.
Comfy Harry.
I love that we don't know. 9 episodes in. They're still playing with us.
Yeah.
Just come down.
Oh, so you can give me an earful for Gwen? No, thanks. Besides, I need to get in costume. I'll meet you in an hour at the Bleecker Street Carnival.
God,
Oh,
he's
what
right
a
up
perfect
there.
episode for this. Also, there's an amazing Halloween issue of Spider-Man where Ben Reilly is actually killed by the Green Goblin. That's where we find out who was the actual clone, and it's all set in Halloween, the Daily Bugle. It's awesome.
Was that a black cat?
It was.
Oh.
It's a clever way to Easter egg us.
It's Gwen, right? Hi, Mary Jane. I need to find Pete.
Vaguely Madeline Pryor.
Have you seen him? I was going to
That
ask
big old
you.
chicken back
You
there.
need to talk to Harry.
Lean to the left, lean to the right.
My man, they did it.
Go Mustang!
I like that he made a bet, so they all did it.
Yeah.
You as dangerous as you look?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, he's looking good in that getup.
Yeah, he pulls it off.
Trying to get the latest on the shuttle.
Which matters to me. Why?
Maybe because John Jameson's like an older brother to me.
Oh,
And because he may not make it.
dang.
Whatever happens, Foswell, you give it to me straight.
Sure, JJ.
Oh, buddy.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy night.
So much happening in this episode.
Yeah.
They do such a good job building stakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait! There it is!
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, I'll take this victory.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, John Jameson.
My boy did it.
Hey, hey! Get me a new layout in 17 seconds, or you're all fired!
Half a
Everything in
beat.
seconds.
Get half a beat.
It's great news.
It's the news. What are these? A couple of freaks in costumes, worthless.
His best photos yet. Oh, that's great.
What do I do with...
Sell them to the Globe for all I care. That rag will print anything.
Oh, he'll be so mad if you do, though.
Yeah, you don't want to drop security, Peter.
Didn't expect to see you back tonight. And through the front door, no less.
You want to rule the world? You don't punch time clocks.
A punch spider.
Spider people.
Fight people, other criminals.
Oh, wait. We saw him and there were bombs going off.
What did he steal?
I love the sound design. There it is, confirmation.
Wow.
It's Harry.
So is it like a Jekyll Hyde thing?
I assume, but we hadn't seen Norman see him.
Yeah.
Unless there's that third party theory.
What's up with Harry?
Oh, he's meeting me at the carnival. I'm already here. Where are you? Nice costume, huh?
Yes, I was going to say.
Oh,
it's the perfect
wow.
opportunity just to be in costume.
That's so funny.
Hey, look! It's the spectacular Spider Geek!
I like that they all stuffed their chest.
Yeah, everyone.
Gotta say, Tiger, you fill out that costume nicely. Very nicely. You can web me up anytime, Petey.
Whoa.
Get it.
I should have been Spider-Man!
Don't worry, Flash. You fill out your costume nicely, too.
Yeah, buddy. Uh-oh.
And I sense goblins coming. There it is.
Yes.
Pete, we really should find Harry. Pete?
Get to it, little kid Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You're part of this too now.
You have to fight the rhino.
So, Gobby offered you the secret toy surprise, too. Trap?
Trap.
Trap. I love this too.
The current gang war comics, they're like reluctant partners because they both want to save the city, and it's really cool to see this dynamic.
This is so embarrassing.
Oh!
Did you really think a jump drive could protect you? Ah, come on, boss. You can't have fallen for that. There's no drive, no incriminating evidence, and never was.
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm a big fat liar.
Paul Giamatti.
He's blue, though.
Yeah, that's true. The Blue Marty.
I am so impressed with the number of storylines they're juggling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get that molten steel or whatever.
Or should I say, refinery of repulsion.
Yeah, get that alliteration. Oh! I love that Tombstone is the most suspicious looking guy.
And he's like trying to do okay.
And he's like the least malevolent so far of all these people.
Of the pure villains, yeah.
He's a public figure.
Yeah.
And he looks evil.
Like a Tombstone.
Not to profile the man, but he just looks malevolent.
And he's the only one trying to actually do anything right adjacent.
I love it.
Big Kingpin energy. He's who I wanted Giancarlo Esposito to play.
Okay.
I don't know who he's playing, but I'd love to see him as Tombstone.
Somebody in Captain America 4.
I'm starting to think it's Bushmaster.
Oh.
Next time you throw a bash, Gobby, leave out snacks. Your guests will stay longer.
Yeah.
How embarrassing. But at least I brought party favors.
Whoa! Jeez. Whoa.
I like that Goblin's also getting more insane, like more reckless. Like,
yeah.
Look at that.
God.
The sound is so funny to me.
Terrifying, huh? Or is nothing scary after seeing me in a skirt?
Nah, man.
The skirt's cool.
Glad you feel that way. I mean, now that me and Liz have split up.
Whoa!
Squeaky.
I won't be a replacement, girl. This redhead's a free agent.
Ouch. And she said it in sports terminology.
She did.
Someone is so getting the look.
Oh, Gwen.
The look.
Gwen, man. She's on the sidelines.
Just give up.
Wow. Love that little Spider-Man shaped hole in the wall.
I know
Very Looney Tunes.
Behind that mask.
We all wear masks, Spider-Man. But which one is real? The one that hides your face, or the one that is your face?
Yeah, buddy.
Big metaphor this episode.
Themes.
I know you're Norman Osborn.
Oh, do ya?
Impressive webbing. Now try mine.
Whoa. That's not webbing. That is slime.
Nickelodeon copyright. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Slime Time Live with Harry Osborn.
Get him, Spidey, go,
nice.
go, go.
Run.
Oh, the classic cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 14.
Let's see what cracks first. My cobwebs or your bones?
When Goblin unmasks him, he carries him around in the back of the glider, unmasked, trapped, like this.
Perhaps a more drastic experiment is required.
Oh, nice shot in front of the moon.
Cool.
Whoa.
That's awesome. It's a bouncy ball.
I always love the like creative uses of the web.
Oh, man.
Okay, all this pain at least proves I'm still alive.
Very
like that.
based of you,
Optimistic.
Peter.
Just whips it back at him. The action's really inventive. The choreography's dope. It's a really cool use of powers.
Yeah, it's like I love thwipping, but like when he has to use the web for other things.
Shows his ingenuity, like
yeah.
his science mind.
Oh, you got the limp.
Oh, no. Oh. He just can't catch him.
Run. You know where you live.
Also, apologies to comic fans. Amazing Spider-Man 14 was the first appearance. That cover was in the 30s because it was John Jameson Sr.
Get it right, Coy.
Oh,
it's Harold.
It's Harry. Confirmed.
We got
Confirmed.
it.
Oh, the tool. The two eyes.
I'm a cheerleader.
Whoa.
You're not limping.
Why would I be limping? Why is Harry wearing? Where did this come from?
Oh, shit.
Globulin Green, an early-stage experimental performance enhancer, highly unstable and addictive.
Oh, no.
Why would you do something so dangerous, so stupid?
Oh. Who you calling stupid?
Ooh.
You told me to man up, so I took the green to become the son you always wanted me to be.
Yeesh.
Man like you.
Oof. Liquid puberty.
I must have blacked out again. I don't remember anything.
Ugh.
But I can't be the Goblin.
Peter, don't tell Harry.
I never should have taken it. I ruined everything.
We've never had like this in movies, man. I love the Harry Osborn arc.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. If this kid's the Goblin, why would he attack the big man? Why attack Oscorp?
I've had dealings with the big man.
Walk you out here, Spider-Man.
Harry must have overheard. Under the influence of the green, his subconscious created someone who could take the big man down.
Wow.
Now, as to why he attacked me,
Maybe I've got some anger issues.
Oh, boy.
I will not allow this. I'll say I was the Goblin. After all, I invented the green. I'm the obvious suspect.
Oh, man.
He needs you. And what good could you do him locked away for a crime you didn't commit?
Didn't I?
Ooh, treachery.
This is all my fault. I drove Harry to...
I don't trust this accountable Osborn.
I want to.
What's his angle?
If the big man learns Harry was the Goblin, he wouldn't survive the night. Please, he's my only child.
Oh, here's some Parker luck.
The Goblin disappears forever, leaving a mystery that never gets solved.
Thank you.
Robert Stack will talk about it on TV.
All right, what's the twist? What's the turn? I love that even after the reveal, there's still more.
Should I care what the globe runs?
Called it.
Parker's pictures of it slaughtered our space shuttle coverage at the news station.
No!
Get that traitor Parker in here and lock him to an exclusive deal. If they want Spider-Man, we'll give them Spider-Man.
He gets an exclusive.
Tomorrow's front page headline: Spider-Man, threat or
Threat or menace.
The menace is out.
What are you doing here?
I go to school here now.
Whoa.
Town's theater magnet accepted me. I wanted to tell you last night, but you disappeared.
No.
Sorry, I went looking for Harry, but I never found him.
Then you probably haven't heard. Harry's taking a leave of absence from school to travel abroad.
To go to rehab.
And get the help he needs.
Woof.
Makes it a happy ending, right?
Yes, they get Spider-Man.
Good to be home.
Oh!
Back on
Oh!
solid ground.
Don't do that! Don't! Oh!
Where it's nice and safe.
Yeah, but
Yes! It happened. Oh, it's amazing. As you all know, we're going to dive right into episode 10, but I think it's Amazing Spider-Man 36. That's that cover. It's John Jameson Sr.
seconds to get it right.
Amazing Spider-Man 33 was the first John Jameson Sr. 32 was the cover with Ditko holding the thing. Either way, I love that cover. I only have 56 Spider-Man issues left that I need, and one of them is that cover. So it's very important to me.
So you'll get it right when you
I
get
own
the
it.
book.
Now it's on me.
Yeah,
okay, before we dive into 10, that episode, I think it does get better every episode.
Yeah,
that was juggling the launch, the landing, the setting up of Venom, the Goblin reveal. Incredible work, and most of all, it captured the tone of when things go right, they can still go wrong, which is such Spider-Man. So I'm really, guys, the show is exceptional. And again, thank you. Let's dive into episode
Exceptional Spider-Man.
10. That's the other title.
There you go.
What did I miss?
Oh.
Can't believe you don't have it on.
Whoa.
Did they discover alien life?
Aliens are bug-eyed monsters who say, "Take me to your leader. This is a mud stain on the space shuttle."
But if we zoom in on this shot of the shuttle, right there on the hull, that dark patch is extraterrestrial life.
Wow.
The alien life form was flown to Empire State University, where it will be studied by the country's top biogeneticist, Dr. Curtis Connors.
It's all coming together.
Yes, an in. I hope.
Yeah, I don't know how your relationship is.
The ooze has landed. And Dr. C's back in the game. He's been kind of lost since, you know, the lizard thing. Discontinued most of...
But we're back in business again.
I have to see it. Can you hook me up? Dr. Martha's spoken. No visitors, no reporters. And for sure, no photographers she already knows she can't trust.
Yeah, dude, you've burned that bridge pretty hard.
Peter Parker's out of luck.
But
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's not. And now a peek at our strange visitor. And our strange visitor's visitor.
Actual Black Cat. Not just Halloween costume.
Yeah.
They teased. Oh, that's clever. I like
Love
last
that.
episode. But was that actually Felicia last episode?
Hi, Felicia.
So we haven't had Mary Jane or Gwen as full-on love interests. Now we're introducing Black Cat. He had a lot of good for
potential.
Peter.
Maybe we'll have a love quadrangle by the season's end.
Do you think live action, that's the way they should go with Tom Holland? Introduce Black Cat while Mary Jane's away?
I would love that.
That's what I think they should do. Because they almost did for Spider-Man 3 for Andrew.
I want one of these movies, especially one of these coming-of-age centric movies, to have some real romance to it, man.
Persona. Ooh, I feel like maybe Venom happens.
I was going to say, are we going to get
A
Black Suit
school
Spidey?
locker has better security.
Because his dark persona. And then he'd be attracted to Black Cat being all mischievous.
He's going to do the finger guns at her.
Yeah.
Get pictures for the Bugle of me and a hot cat burglar. And slap my peepers on the ooze.
I think you're right. I think he's about to get Black Suit Spider-Man.
Ooh, buddy. And then she's going to have to save him from himself.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Gee, I never thought I'd be rescuing the icky alien from the beautiful damsel. Easy, cat lady. I don't want to fight.
Name's Black Cat. And cats don't fight spiders.
They eat him.
We just bat them around.
Yeah. I love her voice, too.
Yeah, it's really good.
Got that little bit of a drawl.
I like how all the voices sound unique, but have their own little intonations that feel like the character.
Yeah. Trip the lasers.
Whoa!
Oh, you better not get your goop in my
I
hair.
think the animation's gotten better, too.
It comes off with ice or peanut butter.
Lovely. You want in on this gig? We could split the take.
Gig? Take? These words are strange to me.
Too bad. I like us together.
We only just met, and I'm not that kind of spider.
And she'll make you that kind of spider.
I shipped them.
Bullshit.
It's happening.
What in the... Dr. Connors!
Whoa.
2's company, 3 is a corroborating witness.
Black Cat.
Bars.
Call the cops. I'll go after her.
Call the police.
So much for this gig.
I feel so bad for Kirk Connors.
Kurt's just trying to get by.
Oh, heck. I never even got a good look at the gunk.
Ooh, let's get far too good a look.
Au contraire.
Read all about it. Spider thief and accomplice.
Yeah, Jameson's got his way.
Good shot.
I actually thought Spidey was a hero, and I actually thought Pete was a human being. Don't bother, Gwen. Bro had his second chance.
Bro.
That is a good reason to push him over the edge. That was great, because he just called, was friendly. I like that.
Boss, I'd like a word.
How about scram? Or 2 words. Scram kid. Get out of my office in 2.3 seconds or I'll staple you to a flagpole.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. James.
Did you count so... Can't believe you're printing flat-out lies.
Lies? You callow, insubordinate pup. The Bugle only prints facts. And whatever it takes to connect the facts together.
This is so well written.
Ask Dr. Connors. He was there.
Read the article, kid. Connors didn't discover the theft till early this morning.
What? Why would Dr. Connors lie?
Uh-oh. Soho cuts.
Spider-Man must be quite confused right about now.
Oh!
What?
Chameleon too?
Regretfully, I have no alien to deliver. A known competitor beat my team to the lab by mere minutes.
What?
What?
Your down payment will be refunded.
Was there
Goodbye.
Was there ever
a
Kurt?
Kurt
Or
Connors?
is Kurt is he dead? Is he trapped? Is he kidnapped? When did Dimitri take over?
I'll need all your mechanical ability.
Uh-oh.
And Beck, your
Transformer.
Oh, Mysterio!
special effects expertise.
Yes? Which captain of industry or high-ranking Politico you posing as this time, chameleon?
I have someone a little different in mind.
Uh-oh.
I like that he's got his haircut. The one thing that always keeps Mysterio is that beautiful bowl cut.
Yeah.
Muck. Okay, so there's no proof in any of my pictures, but I know I didn't take it. And what's with Dr. C?
Oh,
Cool.
From a permanent case of lizard breath. I mean, how could he betray?
Oh, that's so sick.
The black webbing.
Clear my friendly neighborhood name.
Oh, man.
Cool.
That's wrong.
And
And
the
the
new-
changed transition. Nice. Oh, so good.
I knew we made a connection.
You're the real thief.
Because I stole your heart? Heard it before, Swinger.
What the heck?
Swinger.
I've been looking for you. I know I don't like being blind.
Cool.
Yes.
Spider-Man 3, nice.
Bad for business. So the frame-up must really annoy an ex-primary color guy like you.
Primary color guy.
You didn't steal the ooze, did you?
Oh, you know I
They are
didn't. Short,
adorable.
dark, and handsome. So unless you took it,
I didn't take it.
Nope.
the thankless hero thing to match your image to mine.
Oh, getting
Tangled
intertwined.
up.
Now that's an
Be
entanglement.
bad guys together, partner, or just plain bad?
Oh, come on.
Was it something I said?
Guess I found the ooze.
And the secret therein.
Alien life has permanently bonded itself to your suit. Best case, you're in for one monster of a dry cleaning bill.
You're
A
adjusting.
plane just flying through the city.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now I'm flying a glider. Gotta ditch in Central Park.
Oh, no. I'm glad you've got a plan, but also...
Eddie and I lost our parents in a plane just like that.
Oh, we're going that storyline, huh? All right.
Can't believe I made that leap. I hope I'm strong enough for this.
That's the
you
Ultimate
are.
Spider-Man origin of Eddie Brock. Interesting.
Picked up from your commentary, they're doing a lot of ultimate riffing.
They are. I didn't expect the Brock version, but yeah.
Still, nothing to lose.
That's a big explosion for a glider.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Brock so far has been very ultimate, but I didn't think the origin was going to go there.
Did the ooze actually upgrade my spiderness?
Also, that was the first Spider-Man cover of Over the Shoulder. Like they're doing a lot of really cool cover mirroring.
Look out!
Oh. He's doing the thing.
Oh, yeah.
If I can use the ooze to help more people as Spider-Man,
That's how it corrupts
not
you.
incidentally earn a bit more photo money as Peter Parker.
I was going to say, does it help you take better pictures?
Unintentionally stole the slime from the Connors lab.
Good rationale there, Pete.
And maybe it's better for everyone if I don't return it.
And great subtle, like, shift in his
And the voice, too.
mindset. Yeah, and the voice,
The voice
yeah.
a little bit lower, a little gravel. It's calmer.
Whoa.
I could get used to this.
Sure.
I don't feel like that's the real Spider-Man.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Spider-Man just robbed a bank!
That would happen quickly, though. Like, if there was any masked real thing, like,
Yeah.
people would immediately.
There'd be 10 Spider-Men.
Widow Flashy's mad because his hero turned out to be a big crook.
Guy in the pictures ain't the real Spidey. Any guy can put on a costume.
Yeah.
Puny Parker wore one last week.
So many photos of this
It's
man.
a whole Spider-Man magazine.
Is this newspaper just Spider-Man crime?
Get the Bugle. There's no way I'm ever gonna believe Spider-Man's turned to crime.
Yeah,
Then
Flash.
you're the only one.
Aw, I love him.
No sudden moves, friends.
Whoa.
Your friendly
Yeah.
neighborhood web shooters in a frisky mood.
Is this Chameleon? Yeah, okay, because Beck's right there.
Also, a thing in the comics is Chameleon impersonating Spider-Man to get leverage. Man, they're doing such a good job adapting, like, the weirder stories. And there's the photos are coming from.
And I like his web bag.
Mr. Jameson, these pictures...
Too late, Parker. Got all the pictures I could ask for. Best of all, Joe Anonymous is letting me have them for free.
Wow.
The webhead's turned out to be just another thug in a mask. Soon he'll be caught, jailed, and run out of town.
How can he be jailed and run out of town?
That took me a second.
I'm innocent.
Obviously. Doesn't that imposter know black is the new red and blue?
Yeah.
I turn in black and blue.
Green is the new black and blue. I like her soundtrack.
Yeah, her theme's cool. Oh, team up.
I love how much she keeps up with him despite having a totally different way of getting around.
Yeah. Yeah, her movement's really cool.
And she has the longest bungee cable.
All of New York.
How can you be so sure he'll hit here?
I think like a thief. A boat full of overdressed fat cats is a can't-miss proposition. Wait.
Yeah.
Now Waters is wearing the Stuyvesant tiger.
Uh-oh.
I want it.
Cat, no door prizes.
I'm wearing a fortune in borrowed jewels, Captain. Let's get this boat moving before a certain arachnid decides to crash my party.
I've seen Spider-Man in action. I can't believe he's turned to crime.
Believe it, Stacy. Now that I'm proven right, I assume you've taken the proper precautions.
Don't worry, Jonah. My officers are all on alert for Spider-Man.
Chief Stacy Clancy Brown?
Oh, maybe.
Or Captain Stacy,
George
whatever.
Stacy, yeah, Captain George Stacy. Clancy Brown.
Wonderful of you to come.
Are you happy to see me or my contribution?
And if my
Yes.
answer is both?
Then I'm investing in an honest politician.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Immediately.
Flush the money.
Up.
Damn it. Oh, he Mission Impossible us.
Keep getting hoodwinked. Even though I knew that was Mysterio, I still didn't put it.
Yeah.
We're close enough.
My kitty sense is purring.
Ooh, behave. How old are you? I shouldn't ship them, should I?
After the election, your city will thank you too.
No.
As will your friendly neighborhood spider thief. Fill him up, folks.
Take him.
Uh-oh. Come on. Come on.
If you hold that tiger too tight, I bite.
Wow. He's even got the quips.
He's too tall. This guy's a fraud.
Spider-Man is not a fraud. Can't believe I just said that.
Spider-Man is not a fraud. Oh. Spring-loaded.
Think I can fake that? Actually, I do.
Oh.
Spider-Man, the real one. The real one? You don't even have the costume right. I'm in mourning for my buried wreck.
Yeah, good save.
Just like Picklepuss will be when he's forced to print a retraction.
Listen, webhead, nobody tells J. Jonah.
See? Even the Jolly One himself knows I'm the genuine article.
Yes. Oh, so good.
Now that's spider strength, except no substitutes.
Demitas Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, clever.
Damn it, man.
We need to go.
Come on, man. Oh, that's cool tech. I want a watch-powered speedboat. No. No little flying saucer.
Cool.
That's erratic. Ooh. Like a bug.
Yep, you should start worrying.
Come on, man.
We'll let them settle this Spider-Man to Spider-Man.
God damn it, with you with the
So many cups of coffee, man.
coffee bombs. I hope they smell like coffee.
I'd like a good coffee bomb.
Yeah, go, go, go.
I can feel it balancing me. Compensating for the boat, the water, everything.
It should be like this forever.
This seems like the move.
He's got that adrenaline momentum.
It absolutely in him.
Yeah. They ain't gonna know what hit him.
When you get hit with that Venom.
Oh. It's so cool.
Animation's definitely improved through the season. Yeah.
Yeah, get your soap shoes grind.
Get that Tony Hawk on.
What?
Taste the spider punch. Please tell me I don't sound like that. Higher quality quick.
Yeah, you gotta get your pun game in order, man.
My hero.
Yes. Now you go sell pictures to the
Me a
Bugle.
retraction.
He's gonna steal that
page
cat
42.
pendant. Boogie.
4-point font.
I love him. Page 2 to 4-point font.
We'll find out what Chameleon did with the ET.
You tell the truth and they'll take the suit away. And you need its power.
Ooh, it begins.
I sort of figured you'd say that.
As long as you wear a mask, some folks will always wonder.
Night, Captain.
Captain Stacy!
Oh.
The tiger! It's not here!
Uh-oh.
Cat took it.
Chameleon, where's the...
Poking out box.
I'm glad they still kept Black Cat, Black Cat.
You made a pretty good team. Maybe you should change sides. Why did you help me?
You really don't know.
Ooh, the kiss!
Yeah. Don't plan it on him, though.
Wow, Cat. I had no idea you...
Oh, boy.
Cat?
Oh, no.
Yep.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Every time I'm impressed.
Oh, good call. Good call.
You know, this show, it's pretty good.
Show.
It's pretty
It
Clancy
is
Brown.
Clancy B.
All right, Reject Nation, let's get real for a moment. Running this channel is incredible, but managing finances, especially taxes and budgeting, both for the channel and my personal life, can be overwhelming. That's where Rocket Money has been a financial lifesaver for me, even before I ever partnered up with them. Like I said, I've been very fortunate to be working with brands whose products I already use, so it's a win-win for them. But it can be a win-win for you too, because there's a reason I use them. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that simplifies managing money by canceling unnecessary subscriptions, lowering bills, and crafting a budget that fits your specific lifestyle. For someone like me who can easily lose track of expenses throughout every single day of the month, it's been eye-opening to see where I was overspending, stuff I don't use that I kept paying for, especially apps. Man, I had just way too many apps. Rocket Money does the heavy lifting by analyzing your spending, then customizes notifications to help you stay within your budget goals. It's not just about saving money. It's about actively seeing and feeling your financial progress. It's a great feeling. They track your monthly subscriptions too. So many free trials I've signed up for that I forgot to, get rid of before the free trial was done. Making it super easy to cancel the ones you don't use. A couple of clicks and you're putting money back in your pocket. I'm telling you, have you ever found hidden subscriptions or pay for services you forgot about? Because Rocket Money is a huge asset in helping to uncover those and even negotiate some of my bills down to up to like 20%. So if you're ready to take control of your finances, and there's no better time than now because it is the beginning of the year, check out Rocket Money and see how much you could be saving. Stop wasting money on things you do not use. So to help support the channel and help support your wallet, visit rocketmoney.com/rejects. Rocket Money currently has over 5 million users and has helped save its members an average of $720 a year with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. They've helped me, and I'm confident they'll do the same for you. That's rocketmoney.com/rejects. Your bank account will thank you.
That was
Great
impressive.
voice.
2 episodes back to back that I think, like, the amount of characters juggled, but they still were true to the comic selves. Like Chameleon, Mysterio introduced, the launch in the last episode, a man-wolf tease, Venom being born. Like, this just did so much.
Yeah.
Spider-Man versus Spider-Man fight.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love the way that they're using characters. You have certain characters filling their archetypical, like, big bad right off the bat, but also then you have certain rogues that are just out here wreaking havoc. Like, I don't know. I don't have as much experience, obviously, with how, like, Chameleon gets used in comics, but I love this here of, having that direct imposter Spider-Man right as he's getting the black suit. It's a perfect contrast, but
having
also
Black Cat introduced right as the black suit, so you've got that interest.
Yeah.
Also, the Green Goblin reveal was wild. That was the entering the Venom concept in Saga.
Mhm.
Like, I love that they're juggling big arcs with little arcs in between. Like you're saying, like, the henchmen don't feel underused. They feel like the right amount.
Yeah, well, and again, people are being like, you get the feeling of the criminal organizations that inhabit this world because, it's like, we had not Eddie Brock, we had Flint Marko and the guy Alexei or whatever they called him in this iteration. Like, we had them kind of as goons for a little while
like
before
half the season, and they give us an establishment of World of Crime.
Yeah, and then you have Beck and Chameleon here, and the other guy is like dudes who just ingratiate them, like, who can get hired at some kind of gala to pull off a
level
heist
crime.
or whatever. Yeah, exactly. So it's not necessarily like, we don't know how much they're connected to some of the greater arcs of the season.
Yeah.
But it certainly seems like they're involved with the criminal ecosystem in a way that, like, even if we just met them, they still feel like they've been around.
Right.
You know, and yeah, this was such a fun a great duo of episodes, and yeah, like to go from the rocket, like, you know, all that stuff with the ship coming back and setting up the animosity between him and Eddie, I thought was like a really nice transition over the season, because that still hurts. Like that whole thing at the beginning with Chameleon, not with Lizard, and now I'm like, we had that whole moment of like, is there a Kurt Connors?
Yeah, how long has he been
when
replaced?
did they body swap him? Like, you know, what's going on there? And yeah, like that moment with Martha is still kind of it still hurts my soul, and now to have that like doubled down upon, like that little community at the lab is like really a no Peter friend zone.
Yeah, and he's earned it. I also like that it's deserved. It's not like one of those bad writing examples where it's like, oh, they just got miscommunication.
They're
like
just
he
being
betrayed
flippant.
him.
Yeah,
and I like that Eddie's hatred is deserved, because that way when Venom gets formed off of hate, it's going to feel so deserved that, you know, one, Peter Parker betrayed the symbiote by like ostracizing him, and then Eddie feels betrayed. So that like bonding over hate is what the internet does best. Like I think Venom is more and more of a topical character. Like the more human beings expose themselves as being as simple as we are, Venom is more and more fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Because bonding over hate is like what we do best as a species. So I love the idea of the Venom symbiote having this reason to form a stronger bond with Eddie by these episodes. And I also, thinking of the last episode going into this one, the last beat of the Goblin stuff was Peter basically being like, I lost my friend, but I know it's for the best. Like, my friend needs to go seek help. So going from a place of despair and compromise and the duplicitous of Norman and all this stuff going on into the Black Spider-Man saga is also really exciting, because it's like he's probably feeling really down. So that what better time for the adrenaline?
What better vulnerability?
Right? And then he doesn't have like Mary Jane or Gwen, and then Black Cat enters. He doesn't know. He's also being blamed for being a criminal. Enter Dark Thoughts. Like, they set this up so long game. Like, this whole season was so clearly mapped out. And I didn't dislike the first 4 episodes. Obviously, you saw my reactions to them, but I definitely was thinking like, oh, this is a really cool, approachable way to tell stories. I didn't anticipate the level of web of interconnectivity that it was growing into. So I'm even more impressed. Like, I liked it. I love it now. Like, it's grown exponentially with every episode. The web gets way more complex and intricate, and characters are used more and more well. It's also like 20 villains have been introduced this season.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't feel overcrowded, and everyone's been used in a way where I don't feel like you know, if we've gotten certain characters out of the way for now, I assume a lot of characters might pop back up or something. But, you know, nobody feels like, you know, they just rushed in to get this guy or whatever.
Yeah.
And now they moved along or whatever. You know, like everybody, it still feels like a world where, you know, we could see anybody again at any time, even if we've taken care of them for right now.
I agree, yeah.
And like whatever, you know, interests of the other rogues might, you know, cross over could be, you know, all we need to get whoever back in the game. And yeah, like I did really appreciate, again, when we do these pairs of episodes, sometimes themes do kind of arise that are like between them. And this one especially, I thought had a nice like you said, the duplicity, the duplicitousness of so many situations, because yeah, like with Harry and Norman, you've had the back and forth of like they're both in some ways living dual lives.
I like that we still don't trust him.
Yeah, and there are moments in there that appeal to humanity when Norman. I love that scene where Norman's like, "Hey, you know, you can't just turn him in there. You know,
my only son."
He
but
won't
I'm
make
like,
it.
I don't trust that. That's why you're saying it.
Yeah, even though it makes sense and it's like it is the right call. Ultimately, you're still like, I don't buy it.
You're still wearing a purple shirt, Norman. I still think that's a sign.
And I loved that too, the way that they did just enough. It's like I appreciated that they kept me guessing in a way where I was like, I guess it could be somebody else. But at the same time, you know, they're easily dropping hints that it could be Norman or Harry, and we know the history, so it's got to be one of them. But even
knowing
then,
the history, it's still exciting.
Yeah.
Also, that reveal, I think that's my favorite shot in the show. Was the Goblin vial where it made his face the Goblin.
That was so good.
That was so clever, and the show does that. Like, there's a lot of. They've done a bunch of comic covers. I've yelled at a few. And they've done a lot of like synchronicity. I also think this is a really cool way to adapt a story, because I'm getting, as a comic diehard, new versions of stuff where like I said in the Eddie episode, I thought they were going to do Eddie Brock as friend of Peter like the Ultimate Spider-Man did, but I didn't expect the origin of Eddie to be the ultimate origin because they've done such a good job playing with 616 and 1610 and some movie lore that I don't know which thing they're pulling from, and this feels very fresh because of it. You can be as much of a diehard as I am and still find new stuff because this is a new adaptation. Greg Weisman's killing it blending all these different worlds.
Yeah, and I love that we've had so much like Jekyll and hiding with certain prominent characters leading into this symbiote storyline, and that Eddie Brock has been one of the more consistent characters. And one of the less, dual kind of vibe character. Yeah, so far.
And that's going to hurt more because we like him.
Yeah, you want him to get you want him to like Peter. You want him to get along. Like I was actually crestfallen when he's like, nah, he was here. He couldn't be bothered to call the cops. He's just here taking
that's
pictures,
how he'd feel.
just advancing his own career. And after I vouched for him and I was nice to him and all that stuff, like
the betrayal was real.
Yeah, and like again, I thought this was a cool double because it had some of those Parker Luck elements, but in the suit, he's having to deal with Parker Luck, but as Spider-Man. And I like, too, that when, you get the symbiote is brought back on the ship during the Halloween episode where we're largely dealing with Goblin, and then that, segues into the following episode. And I like that Peter hasn't been too corrupted just yet. Like, at first, it's just kind of, a neat enhancement. It's something he's like, oh, cool. Like, it's kind of giving me a little boost here.
Yeah.
And it's like...
The rationale seems very organic.
Yeah, and you can hear him debating with himself, but he hasn't, like, fully turned into the Hyde version just yet. And so, again, like, with as much Jekyll and hiding as there has been with various characters, I like that we're taking our time with that to enjoy. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but with the symbiote, I feel like with Peter, especially in the black suit, there should be kind of a period where you're like, no, this is good.
That's why I don't want them to do Venom in Spider-Man 4. I think I would personally love a full black suit trilogy. I think they should do Spider-Man 4 is largely grounded and he gets the black suit, and then that's him going through like, what is this? I think he should lose the black suit in the second movie, and Venom is like the final act, and then Venom is the third film. Like I think you do an entire a trilogy. A Venom trilogy is the way to do it, because you could do a whole black suit movie, and then Secret Wars could introduce the new black suit, especially with that Venom trailer clearly showed that Sony's like, you know what, we're going to do our own continuity because the MCU had the Venom. Like, they could introduce the MCU symbiote in Secret Wars and do it right. And then we get to, and that'll also give it some time so we don't like immediately associate Tom Hardy with Venom, because you're not going to have that in 10 years. Yeah. So you long game it. And I honestly, I'm most impressed with this because of the amount of supporting characters get their time. Like Flash Thompson in this is so great. And like Mary Jane is so who Mary Jane is. And it's not it's not short serving Gwen. Yeah. And so, like, when I'm talking about Venom, it's because I want the long game like this show is doing to give us all these arcs, because these are, 25 minutes each. This is episode 10, so that's 250 minutes. So we are right now only 4 hours into the story. Yeah. And in 4 hours, we've gotten Goblin arc, Venom arc started. We've gotten Lizard, we've gotten Tombstone, we've gotten all these villains. We just got this whole, new enforcer crime syndicate that aren't the enforcers, but they're higher level ups. All of that in 4 hours. You can do that in these movies. You just need to trust your supporting. Yeah. Like, I feel like Tony Revolori started playing Flash one way, and then they just, less and less and less. I'm like, you have a good, let Flash. Yeah. And I feel like that's what's happened with the movies. Like, they don't know how to use their support staff, the team. And I want Gwen.
They should build them into real ensembles.
Yeah.
That interlock with just this movie at hand.
Yes, I love the MCU, but I would love if Spider-Man was his own thing. And I think there's a real opportunity to have Spider-Man in Marvel for events and have Spider-Man in Sony for a beautiful story. Because you've got all these talented people like Tom Holland and Zendaya. But about this show, this is how you make Spider-Man. You juggle the responsibility, you juggle the power, you juggle all these amazing characters. I would argue Spider-Man and Batman have the two best rogues galleries, bar none.
Agree.
And they're using them well here. And then also, people don't even talk about, they talk about the rogues, they don't talk about how great his support team is. Yeah. We just were, but that the show is doing that.
Yeah, man. Every character, even Gwen, who's kind of been on the, I feel like it's part of her story, is she's a bit ostracized from everyone because she's been hanging with Harry. Harry is off on his own journey. She's been hanging with Peter, but Peter's off on his own journey, and she's constantly in the middle, like, "Hey, we should be friends to each other and do the right thing together." And it's always like we're checking in with her last minute, and so I'm really curious how her character in particular is going to evolve, especially now that you have Mary Jane and you have Black Cat. And so you have like this web of entanglements for Peter and Spider-Man, and just, I don't know, like things that tease that side of the emotionality and that side of the coming of age are interesting to me. I love a Halloween episode.
I love
absolutely.
That was so great.
And I love the way that they blended Goblin into that, and just, again, the sight gags and them going through with the bet with the cheerleading outfits.
Yeah, paid off its own jokes.
Yeah.
Also, it made me think of Halloween. Like, I love when a show is so immersive that I was thinking about. Have you ever been to Salem for Halloween?
No, that would be like a life goal.
I think I'm at 7. I think I've done it 7 times because I lived there for like 20 years. So like Boston is where I'm from. Salem, it has a smell to it because of the mix of like, it's a Halloween town all year round, but it's also in a certain neighborhood of like types of trees. So this episode made me smell Salem. Like, I had a really cool sense memory. That definitely was Black Cat.
That was the real. I was trying to check if that was the real Black Cat.
Great. But this gave me sense memory for my Halloweens. That's incredible for a show to do.
Yeah.
So I was just really impressed. And the sound gags, the Goblin. I mean, we could talk about.
I love the sound gags.
Like,
the Goblin.
So good.
I love that him and Tombstone. Like, I love that without having to make it a big deal. Like, we had, I think, last 2 episodes, we had that exchange with Tombstone where he's like, "See, you're actually just doing the thing I proposed to you anyway.
I could have paid you.
I could have paid you, and we could have had an agreement."
And then they're doing it again.
And then here we are once again with him. Like, I love that as they
That's
introduce him as the big man, you know, as ostensibly the big bad, and yet thus far he is the least big bad of everybody we've had to immediately deal with. And yeah, again, like such great imagery across, especially the Goblin episode, I thought, but even with the Symbiote episode, like, I don't know, I love the just way that they're transitioning him and the way it takes a minute for the thing to spread all the way, and everything with Jonah. Like,
Jonah's so good. The
like,
17 words. How did you count that so fast?
Yeah.
There's so many good lines. Also, the how can you run him out of town and put him in prison? There's like, it's so actually quippy.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, just the way it plays into his whole, like, Spider-Man's a menace, but also not wasting too much time for, like, Captain Stacy to be like, no, it's not right. He's not that tall. Like, there's something off here.
And
that's
that's a captain. That's a detective. That's someone that's, like, doing his job.
Exactly. And you don't have to do that. Like, you could easily just not include a detail like that. And then, too, like, the Black Cat stuff, I really liked their back and forth. Like, I liked her
cute, flirty,
femme fatale energy and her playful. She very much inhabits the personality of a cat.
In yes, and in Ultimate Spider-Man, which, I mean, they're playing with both, but in Ultimate Spider-Man, there's a great arc where Peter obviously falls madly for Black Cat. Black Cat falls for Spider-Man, and in the 616 universe, Black Cat can't date Peter because she's not attracted to Peter, but she's attracted to Spider-Man. No. And it's this whole thing, and eventually she gets over it. It's like a really in-depth relationship. In the Ultimate Universe, since they're younger, she's like in her late 20s and finds out he's a teenager and literally throws up, and like that's like the end of the arc.
That was my question
and
here.
So like, I think it's really funny, the idea of like this grown woman finding out that's like a kid and just be like, no.
I wonder if that might happen.
I think
because I was sitting here going, I love their chemistry. I love the two of them together.
Does she know?
I ship them, and I shouldn't because that kiss probably is not
legal in most
under
states.
Good,
not
legal
good,
standing.
Not good choice. Not good because he's like 15.
And it's another thing where it's like there's so much that's happened across these 2 episodes that I'm like, oh yeah, there's a whole
so
Black
much.
Cat layer, and she gets a lot of time, and they do so much mirroring between the two of them and their different moves and body. Like there was a Bat and the Cat quality to this for me, and I don't know how much, Black Cat and Catwoman, they're cat burglars both.
Yes.
So part of me is like, well, naturally they would be similar characters, but I also don't know.
But there is a trying to poke at the darker side of the hero thing. Sure. Both. And that's also cat-like.
Yeah. And so, like, I don't know if it's supposed to, like, how similar the characters are in the comics, but here it was a fun, like, oh yeah, this really feels like some kind of rooftops Bat and the Cat thing, but with Black Cat and Black Spider-Man.
I always saw it as Black Cat is trying to bring out the darker side of Peter for her own interests, whereas Catwoman is trying to bring out the darker side of Bruce for his best interests.
That's a great nuance.
And I've always enjoyed that, and that's why Black Cat doesn't end up with Spider-Man, and why Catwoman does end up with Batman, because I think that Catwoman wants to make herself better by being around Bruce and knows that she makes Bruce better by having him be more human. Whereas Black Cat knows that she's bad for Peter at the end of the day, but likes the playfulness of it. So I've always loved that. I mean, like, that's a whole video, but like that's something I've always loved about the characters and like why people end up with people. Because that's how I think about life, like the psychology of why characters work, and also in human life, like why we work with people.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad John Jameson
survived.
At the moment is just okay.
Yeah,
he's just fine. That really did really did
moment.
flash me back to that Superman thing, and I was like, oh my god, if they puppy killed John Jameson, I'd be so upset.
Well, these are exceptional. That's going to do it for these two. I absolutely love these 2 episodes. It keeps getting better.
Aces.
We're likely going to do the last 3 as one big unit, I assume. So we'll be back for the big season 1 finale. If you guys want us to do season 2, and if you want us to do maybe the 90s show, but if you want us to do season 2, please leave a comment below. Let us know what your favorite elements are, what favorite villains are. Just like have this be a comic book store in the bottom. I want to have the conversations. Please share this video. Please like this video. It's all about the engagement on YouTube right now. So if you guys want us to keep going into season 2, please let us know by way of pressing buttons. So much love, Reject Nation. This was amazing. Hope you enjoyed it with us. We'll see you soon.